I'm happy to introduce Professor Centenares, who's going to talk today on undergraduate mathematics curriculum at East Tennessee State University.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick, for that introduction. And we have Jeff also, that's in the cyberspace, attending via WebEx. So, as you know, I'm an applied mathematician. I'm an associate professor at the Department of Mathematics and Statistics here at ETSU. And my research interests include using mathematics and, to some extent, statistics, mathematical and statistics formulations to better understand processes that change with time. I'm interested in dynamic processes, so things that have to do with structure in populations and things that have to do like with communicable diseases, infectious diseases that can be transmitted from one host to another host, and how these type of processes change with time. I am definitely very interested in using statistical and mathematical formulations that describe such phenomena, using measurements and observations of such things, and then in that process you always have to use the computer. So the type of thing that integrates measurements, mathematics, and computer simulation, that's something called a branch of applied mathematics called modeling, and that's one of the things I'm interested in. So over the next few minutes, I have plenty of measurements I want to share with you, and then I have 3 case studies that I'm going to discuss, and one of them is something that has a cartoon mathematical model of enrollment. So I'd like to start by mentioning one of the features of our undergraduate program in mathematics at ETSU. All our mathematics majors are required to do an experience that's called undergraduate research. And this is a class, it's a 3-credit-hour class that is both oral intensive and writing intensive. Some of our majors are actually honors students, and they do more than one semester. Some of the honors students that are in the program called Honors in Discipline, they have to do a thesis, and usually that thesis requires them to do 2 semesters of this undergraduate research experience. Some of them are very proactive. I have one working with me right now, and so he actually spent a better part of 8 weeks in the summer doing a head start on reading and doing a head start on the research project. So, but this is a very, I think, a very key feature of our undergraduate program. Another feature of our program here at ETSU is that we have a sustained history of programs that are funded by either state agencies or federal agencies. And I'm just going to mention a few of these programs. For example, right now we have a program called Preparation for Industrial Careers in Mathematical Sciences, which is funded by the Mathematical Association of America and the Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics. We also have a program funded by the National Science Foundation, which is called Preparation of the Data-Driven Mathematical Scientists for the Workforce. Also, we have a program in 2016, in summer of 2016, we had a program called Strengthening Minorities' Achievements via Research Training in Mathematics, and this was funded by the National Security Agency. Another important program funded by the National Science Foundation, that was funded by the National Science Foundation, was the Robert Noyce Teacher Scholarship Program. And in 2013, 2014, the Tennessee Board of Regents funded a program called Improving Minority Graduation in Mathematics at East Tennessee State University. Now, when I came here as a tenure track assistant professor in 2009, there was a program funded by the National Science Foundation called Talent Expansion in Quantitative Biology. So this is not an exhaustive. There are programs that I haven't mentioned here, But this, I think, provides a global picture of the type of externally funded activity. All these programs have student outcomes, are driven by student outcomes, and they have the commonality that they provide resources, they open the door for opportunities that are outside of the traditional curriculum. So our students are definitely, their career paths and their future career paths are definitely reshaped when there is this type of externally funded programs kind of supplementing or injecting the already very active undergraduate program we have here at ETSU. So one way of explaining our major in mathematics, or one way of understanding, and this is how some of our undergrad students think of this, is that we offer 4 majors. In our catalog, it's not, well, I guess you could interpret it like that, but we have one major that has 4 concentrations. But you could think of each concentration if it were a major, So the names of these concentrations are computational applied mathematics, mathematics education, mathematical sciences, and statistics. We also have 2 minors. We have a minor in mathematics that is basically requires 23 to 24 credits, and that translates into taking 7 classes. The way I would explain our mathematics minor is that there is phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. I'll go into more detail about this. A very important part of the minor is that there are 3 classes that are upper level. They are leveled 3,000 or 4,000, and so it is required for students to take 3 classes that are upper level to fulfill the requirements of the minor, or the mathematics minor. We also offer a minor in statistics, and here there are 2 options. There's an option for students that are mathematics majors, and then there's another option for students that are not majoring in mathematics. So the way this statistics minor is structured is that for students that are non-majors, they may take up to 9 courses, adding up to 27 credits. And for those that are majors in mathematics, they may take up to 8 courses, which add up to 23 credits. Okay? So